Hey guys, I'm Review with Dan.
Namataku Kent, welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. First, I want to apologize about last week. Dan fell asleep.
Yeah, we all actually were pretty tired last week for some reason.
Well, we ate a lot.
That is
We went to
true.
Korean barbecue.
That was nice though.
Yeah. Did you enjoy? Did you have a good time?
I had a good time. I had a good Easter today too. Did you?
Yeah, I had a T-bone steak.
Did you also find Easter eggs?
No, we got candy crosses though.
Uh,
Happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter.
Happy Bunny Day.
No, we don't need Zipper showing up. No, we're not doing that.
He'll come when you least expect it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got a shotgun ready.
A net and a shotgun.
I got a shotgun on standby. And my wife.
Well, anyways, let's ask the normal question we always ask. How are you today, Otaku?
I'm kidding. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm about to eat some Cajun hot wings in a minute.
Ooh, that sounds like a nice pick me up. Honestly, I just got it from a nap. Honestly, today's just been tiring. Spent time with the family. Saw nieces and nephews.
You didn't have to work. I did. Yeah, I had to work on Easter.
I did too.
Moving a piano does not count as
No,
work.
no, no. I meant like when I used to work at the same place.
Oh.
Yeah, trust me, I had to do an 8-hour shift. It sucked. Couldn't even celebrate until later that night when we closed.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get on with the news. First thing I'd like to say is this.
Everybody get up. It's
No,
time to...
I was not saying that yet.
Oh.
But I said before the list.
No.
I have watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
And I'm going to watch it later today.
Yeah, the only thing I will say is this. If you're looking for a movie that, doesn't have a strong story or great human characters, but has awesome monster fights, good thing to watch. It is amazing. I like it. It's great.
Me and Jazz will watch it later. Why not movie later?
Yep, and we'll do a random cinema with it. We should probably invite Nero to it as well.
Huh?
Invite Nero to do the random cinema. He'll be a more grounded kind of guy.
Yeah, but I can't really see him being in the front of our camera. He seems like the kind of guy who'd send us a letter and we read it in front of the camera.
Have him on screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a puppet for him.
Good Lord, sock puppet Nero, no!
He's the most OP character.
No. The last thing I need. I don't need a sock puppet version of Nero. One Nero's enough. My wife is completely ignoring the scenario.
I'm not paying attention to you at all.
I mean, that's not the first time. And it won't be the last. I mean, take it as you will. I mean...
Anyways.
Listen, marriages are not all about paying attention to the other person. You spend almost 24 hours in a day with this person. Eventually, you'll tune something out.
And yet she thought I'd be the one to tune her out first.
I gotta have you guys watch Sergeant Ducky.
Why do I get the feeling that's a cartoon that someone made that's kind of like a Dare program kind of thing?
It's not. It's actually an Irish guy who does that little figure kind of thing, and he rants about a few things or talks about a few things, and it's really freaking hilarious.
It sounds like something that someone would rip off out of the Dare program, like, "Hi kids, I'm Sergeant Ducky."
Oh
Except it's like Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah.
Kind of. He doesn't go that far. He just talks about a lot of things, and he curses a lot.
It's me.
So a more animated grade A under A.
Yes. Probably.
In a way, yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the list. First up,
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
We got a real jam going on. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I hurt my neck doing that. I did it for the hair, moving for the headbang, and I hurt my neck.
Serves you right. Stop dancing. This isn't your time.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've been working for Six Flags for a whole summer.
You never want to
and
hear
that song played over and over and over. They played, like, on many days, they played 3 songs in general. Space Jam, We Like to Party, and Party in the USA.
Whew. What a trio.
I mean, at least in our job, we have 10 songs.
Look, I got the same 5 songs over and over again, okay?
I'm surprised they don't turn it off at night.
No, they have them on.
Certain stores do.
It is the exact same 5 songs that we are forced to listen to. And one of them doesn't even finish all the way.
Which one
It
is
just
it?
cuts off halfway through. It's like a Maroon 5 song. I forget which one it is. It cuts off halfway through. And I was like, you never noticed that they never finish this?
Ah, The Sopranos.
Ha.
The Sopranos, that... what was it?
It's The Sopranos, never ends.
Dun, dun,
Yes,
dun,
it goes
dun, dun,
on
dun.
and on.
No, it's the one where Brian and Stewie did the FCC ripoff on the Oscars.
Oh. And The Sopranos, you'll never know.
Oh, yeah. And The Sopranos is a show I recommend. Because you'll never know just how it's gonna...
Alright, so back to the list. We have, if you notice
That's the
song,
point of Random Talks. We're supposed to talk, and then it's supposed to skew off in a random direction.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
skew off random direction to come right back. It's basically a boomerang.
I lost track of where we were. What were we talking about?
Space Jam.
All right.
Space Jam, A New Legacy with
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
You know the basketball fans are going to come after you because you don't know who he is.
No, I hear so many basketball names. It's like, which famous basketball person is again?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't pick Shaquille O'Neal.
Why?
We didn't need that.
I'm sorry. Shaquille O'Neal.
Because
Shaquille O'Neal is the guy with the biggest heart in the world,
Okay.
but he cannot act.
That's my point. Neither could Michael Jordan. What's your point?
The only reason why they picked LeBron James is because Michael Jordan was the biggest basketball player
Of
his
that time, yeah.
And so is LeBron. He's our new big guy, you know, so.
Oh, man.
And that's why they picked him. I mean, they're not chosen for their acting prowess.
I think
That's what the animated characters are for.
Hilariously enough, I think College Humor did make a joke about Space Jam 2 with LeBron James.
Oh, yeah, that's what got it started.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That is hilarious.
Literally.
Except in that LeBron James backstabbed the Looney Tunes and went to work for the Monstars. I guess they'd have a reason for him not to.
We talked about Space Jam: A New Legacy in the past with Gabriel Iglesias being Speedy Gonzalez. We now got confirmation that Lola Bunny will be played by Zendaya, which at first, this would have offended you if you were awake. He didn't know who Zendaya was.
What? That is my wife.
I told you she would have been offended.
No, okay. There's no way you're gonna watch as many things that Zendaya has been on as I have.
Well, when he told me what she was on, and he said The Greatest Showman, Girl with Pink Hair, I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
That's literally the first one I had to say, because I knew Shake It Up wasn't going to be in his repertoire.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shake It Up might be a little out of his league.
Shake It Up, huh?
Greatest Showman, yes. And then
what was that Netflix show? Was it Netflix? No, you watched it. You watched it on Netflix, right?
No, I did not watch it on Netflix. I watched it on Roku, I believe.
That's right. Yeah.
It was the thing that I had. I don't know. It streamed a whole bunch of shit. Golly, what the hell is the name of that shit?
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Yeah.
I was about.
That show was amazing. It was co-produced by Drake. Surprising. But yeah.
Now, Drake, I do know.
Somebody asked me.
I've known him since the beginning before.
And the blanket fell like I thought.
Before he became really big and famous, he was on Degrassi.
Yes.
Yes.
Which one?
The first one, the original one.
Yeah,
Huh.
he was Jimmy. He's the one who got shot up by the school shooting.
And with
I never
because
watched
of it.
that. I just knew that's a drama show that's literally been on the air as long as The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Is it still going?
Yes.
It was just new characters. Think like Power Rangers, but
New actors, same plot.
Wow, how dare you compare it to Power Rangers? Degrassi is iconic.
no. The original Degrassi is iconic. The new stuff is just repeat.
Okay, fair. Fair.
Just like the Power Rangers.
Okay, you know what? Fair. Fair, I'll give it to you.
I'm offended, but I will give you this. You win this one. Just watch yourself next time.
Bud.
I'm expecting a stiletto heel to get flown in the air.
Watch it, bucko.
I'm expecting some form of footwear just flying and hitting him in the head.
I think my heels are over there.
Oh, you're safe. You're safe.
Yeah, just see
but
this.
my knife.
Just see this. Just see heels that go.
I heard carrots are good for your eyes.
I've been practicing.
Well, these aren't carrots.
I've been practicing with chanclas.
Stiletto heels, advanced edition.
The new horror movie of 2021. Heels.
Heels. Don't give them ideas, Dan. They'll just do it. They'll do.
They're probably already making one.
I mean, we already had. What was the name of that skit that we wanted to do? We never got around. The migrating clothes one.
Yeah. I mean, they did make one about a killer tire.
We're not going there. That one was worse than Attack the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
At least the Killer Tomatoes actually killed things.
Okay, but what about the sentient car that killed people, which is different from the sentient
What
tire?
are you referring to the one from the Stephen King movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What was that movie called?
It had the weird face, Green Goblin looking face thing for the truck, right?
No, I'm talking about the red car.
Yeah, I'm
That was
thinking
killing.
the red car.
The red car that
okay.
was sentient and was in love with like the nerdy kid and
there's
started
like-
killing her bullies.
There's like
Their bullies.
5 Stephen King movies with that with that plot.
Well, this
And they
one.
all take place in Maine.
Just about.
Next door. Hey, killer car. Finish like, hi, it.
Hi, Pennywise. All right.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Stephen King,
No,
and
no,
they
no.
all run into fear.
No. You go to the. It cuts to the mailman. And he goes, "Oh, here's Johnny."
I mean, you see like one of his like one of like the flying ball monsters from that one airplane movie. Run! Stephen King's making another movie! Ah!
That's the general audience. But in any case, I'm excited. Circling full back. This is not even a good segue. Just circling right back to Space Jam. I'm excited for it.
Same here.
Talk about your nitpick.
Oh,
I find it picky as well, but I can see where he's coming from in a way.
so my nitpick is they didn't make LeBron 3D in the Toon World like they did in the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan being in Toon World. Only because with the technology have advanced about 20 years, I feel like it would have been even funnier.
I can see that. I really can, but a cartoon LeBron James does look kind of funny.
Don't get me wrong, it's a genius idea.
See,
I still think it's a missed opportunity.
I'm thinking about it from this perspective. So, in the old Space Jam, when it was Michael Jordan playing, when the tunes came there, they weren't particularly flat by any means. They were not 2D characters. I mean, they were flatter than they are in this movie. They were flatter than they were in this movie. However,
Mama Bunny!
yeah. However, they did have some dimension to them. Sorry, I just caught that.
Was it the fist bump?
Yeah. So, like with this one, if they're coming into our world and they gain dimension, it would make more sense for him to come to their world and lose it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's right up there with the style of Mary Poppins, where they had the penguins around the actual actors. I mean,
But that's not the same. That's not the same concept that they're trying to.
Not to
portray.
mention,
I'm
it's
not,
not the
but-
same way they did it in the original Space Jam, where Michael Jordan was pulled down a golf ball hole.
yeah, and I am slightly disappointed that it's not just the WB logo and he gets pulled through like the other one was, because at first he goes, huh, and then he goes, dun, 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 dun. We get a brief little dun, 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 and then I'm just like, well, that's just disappointing.
Oh,
How
no
anti-cigarette.
cigarette.
Although I will give it this, the other planets of Wizard of Oz classic movies, you can see Casablanca on one of them.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, Game of Thrones.
You can actually someone looked into the more characters and they saw Pennywise, they saw the mask.
Yep. All the different iterations of Joker, Penguin. They saw the Adam West Robin.
Ah,
The list goes on. All the Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, saw Yogi Bear there.
Yeah,
Flintstones.
it's just great. I loved it.
The lineup was good. I think your reactions both were pretty solid compared to you-know-who's reaction.
Black nerd.
Yeah, he was watching that guy on there. I swear to you, and there's literally nothing against that guy. It's just that, one, his smile doesn't reach the rest of his face, and neither does his laugh, and that bothers me. Yeah, just dead. But also, is the fact that everything, they started showing all the characters and stuff like that.
He started freaking out.
He started screaming at the top of his lungs.
And the microphone was like right there.
And I'm thinking, like, I hope he doesn't live in an apartment because his neighbors are going to be pissed. He's just like, ah! I was like, we've seen these characters before.
Will you shut up? We're trying to sleep.
No, so the only thing that he was disappointed in is he couldn't find any gremlins.
Oh, we'll probably see them like the beginning or something.
Anyways, what's next?
Next up on the list, Eddsworld returns. For those of you who do not know, Eddsworld is a mini-series on the internet. Created by a guy named Ed Gold, who sadly passed away years back due to a very rare cancer. It was funny. I'm going to tell you this right now. I loved watching Eddsworld. I loved going to the website and reading the little comics, which they actually had some of those comic strips in ASDF.
Huh.
Because, Tim and Tom work together a lot.
Yeah.
I did actually see the trailer for them returning, but I honestly forgot about it until the first new episode came out. The main cast is actually recasted. So, Tom, Matt, and Tord, who are doing the voices for the main three, of Ed, Tom, and Matt. Yeah, they voice themselves. They're changed. And understandable. I think they all have other things to do.
Yeah.
But overall, the voices are not bad.
Not at all.
You seen it?
I remember bits and pieces of it growing up. That's about it.
Have you seen an episode of it yet?
No.
Okay, well, get to that when you have a chance.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
I've never seen this, so.
You would probably get a laugh a bit, especially how it started out. It started out, I think, on Microsoft Paint. It was like really jagged kind of animation.
You had me at Microsoft Paint. There's nothing uglier than drawing on Microsoft Paint, I'll tell you that.
Well, he did a pretty good job at it, and when you see it evolve from like this kind of walking, you don't see the legs.
Yeah, just rocking back and forth.
And just moving over to the point where it's basically made three-dimensional in a way. It's amazing.
I mean, I drew pretty well on Microsoft Paint myself. However, because my drawings on Microsoft Paint went from like shit like this, ugly and jagged, to like, oh my god, how do I get out of here? It started fucking up. Or forking up, my bad.
That's okay. We're
everyone gets
PG-13.
one.
Everyone gets one.
To like this. So you learned how to get good at Microsoft Paint, but like it's always still kind of ugly. You know what I mean?
Well, every time an artist does something, they always go, "It's ugly." Everybody else is going, "What are you talking about? This is amazing." No, it's ugly. I can't stand looking at it.
You know what?
Quit doubting yourself.
Every person, whether bad or good at Microsoft Paint, at one point in their lives, took the spray can tool and just covered the whole thing black. Watched all the little pixels just go black.
Who did that? Because that wasn't me. Once again, I am the odd one out.
Of course, I also took the big ass paint bucket. Just goes.
Oh no! I used to just dump everything in the paint bucket, not the spray can. It was the paint bucket tool for me.
So I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
I was like, that was fun.
All right, what's next?
Ow. Yes, ow's next.
No, the part of my heel hit the chair.
Last on the list, Disney Face ID.
Okay, so this is actually an interesting concept. So, a while back we talked about how Disney is trying to phase, not so much get rid of the magic bands, but, give you other options. So right now, the availability for your ticket is your phone and your magic band. And, the physical, like, key card things.
Yeah.
The other, what they would always do, you go up to the thing and then you would scan your fingerprint 9 times out of 10. Now what they're trying to do is get away from the fingerprint and add a Face ID. Now, here's the interesting thing about this program. I know what you're thinking right now. I just like look at me.
The government.
No, that's another video. The government always look for you.
Don't say my name around then Alexa. Cancel that.
You didn't say it fast enough. Anyways, how are people supposed to test this out when they have to wear masks? It can identify you with your mask on.
Wait, what about retina scans?
Well, that's to get close and personal. This literally just takes a...
You sure?
No, I do a retinal scan.
I can't see! But yeah, so it's supposed to be able to still be able to recognize you with wearing a mask, which is amazing to me.
You know what they should do?
What?
What Edna does. Edna mode. And friend.
You know how long it's going to take to get everybody to the
The line for Magic Kingdom's gonna go out the door.
It's already out the door. We at the park.
Out of the property.
How long's the line? I've been here for 3 days. I only have half a week left of vacation.
I want to go back so bad. Yeah, I thought that technology was really cool and worth mentioning.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. This one was a weird one.
It was, but it was fun.
Yeah, I'm talking Kent.
I'm Review Dan. Hope you had a blast.
We love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. Don't forget to stay random. Peace out.
I'm the ghost in the corner.